everybody? It's Saturday night, and welcome to a brand new
Wepa show.
What up? What up? With your boy
And I am Dodgy in the mix, mixing it up with Al and talking about nothing.
Yeah. Hey,
Man,
what up? Yo, Big G is in the house already. Big G, salute.
up G.
And Big O and them. And
Woo!
I'm back doing podcasts this week, folks. I'm back. I'm making it to take a break for a week, mental health and moving stuff. But I'm back to pods, and one of my pods this week is going to be Nem and his partner about the amazing comic book via A7 Imagination called OPSEC. So you're going to learn all about it. Hey, can't wait. And more.
Fantastic. Yeah. Congrats, Nem, on getting your new book out. Man.
He's
I
churning
can't
out books now. He got loose with it. He was so shy. I don't know about my first book, and now he's like a whiz, putting out books left and right. Look at this guy.
Exactly right, man. That's crazy. Hey, so how are you feeling now since you moved, and how are you settling in? All right?
Yeah, definitely. Again, got to get used to here the weather. Apparently, I missed a shuttle takeoff. It was after the show, and
Yeah.
apparently on a Saturday night, I went to bed. I was tired, you know. I felt tired
As
over
one
the week,
would.
and apparently, my wife says all of a sudden the house started shaking.
Did you fart? Is that what she asked?
No, she checked to make sure it wasn't me passing gas, right? But she said the whole house started shaking. She didn't go outside. She said, what the hell? And in a loud sound, she goes. To kind of find out the next day that a shuttle had taken off.
Damn, and you
I was
missed
like,
it.
what?
What time was that?
What happened?
What time was that? What time did it happen?
Apparently, this happened like after 10:30 at night or around
Okay.
there. So I missed it. I was so upset.
Yeah, because it's kind of late, but not too late, especially for a Saturday.
Yeah,
So you
well,
must
my
be
wife said,
real tired.
oh, yeah, because she said the house was shaking. And how the hell did I not wake up? Now, you know, if Godzilla come, I'm screwed.
Exactly. You've been
I-
like, oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
wait till tomorrow.
Let me step on me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even know.
And you'd be like, hey man, I'm sleeping here.
Like you don't fuck.
Yeah.
It was Nemesis. Now I know the truth. I got to tell my wife. It was Nemesis all the way from Cali playing ACDC. Look at this guy.
Yeah. Man. You know, it's funny, like I've known about ACDC and how they came to fame, but it's hard to believe they all started back in Sydney. Like crazy, right?
Look at this guy showing off.
Yeah, well, I mean, we do get some good musicians from down under. Gotta say, but anyways, but look, we're gonna talk about some serious stuff right now, and like from an outsider looking in, I've been watching social media. I haven't actually really been in the news all that much, but I do know that some laws passed that the rate of abortion or the way that abortion is treated, it is a law to not it's considered, is it murder or manslaughter?
It's a criminal offense, and you know there are some states that would fine you like $10,000 or like 10 years in prison type stuff. But again, it's a federal mandate with the Supreme Court. Law. But again, you know there is language there that allows the states to make their own interpretation of the said rules. So certain states like Massachusetts, New York, California, to name a few, are states where it's still legal, that they signed it into their law. There are states that I believe, like Idaho, that make an exception. So while it's illegal, but they make exceptions for rape and incest.
Okay, so for example, if someone is not maybe someone can't afford to pay $10,000. What happens? Do they go to jail or?
Well, no, you mean they're gonna have to have the baby, and that's that's their option, only option. So I want to understand something here, though. we have all these politicians making these decisions for women, but I just want to, whatever was their daughter, their wife, their mom that got, or raped or circumstance of an incest, you want them to really have that baby? Come on, it's just you don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to respect a women's decision. This is their body, and to allow a body of law, which is mostly instituted by men, is not fair.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's going backwards in many ways.
Well, they said that's why they put the big orange one in office. That he put those certain judges to help repeal those type of laws, and it seems like his plan is working, right?
Mm-hmm. Because and look, coming from an outsider looking in, it seems like if you buy a semi-automatic rifle and go around shooting people, you almost treated the same as a girl wanting to commit an abortion because she was maybe bullied by an older guy forcibly to have sex. And yet she's treated the same way that someone going around killing people with a semi-automatic rifle. It doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane how quickly they pass judgment on things like that, but not guns, right?
Yeah, and like guns are like the most evil thing on the earth, and yet, and look, and not saying that Americans are evil, but it is. There's no, like, why? Seriously, in my lifetime, 44 years of life, I've never held a gun in my life.
Oh, I've been to a shooting range, and I'm from New York, so yeah, things happen.
Exactly, and look, I get that, but that's based on the history of the way that the world is made, right?
Yeah.
If you live in a country where guns are free, of course you're going to get the black market. Of course you're going to have people going around shooting people because they have access to these guns that in other countries you just cannot buy.
Yeah.
And like black market is there because of that fact. Like, oh, you know what, you're not allowed to buy a gun, but hey, man, I'll give you one if you give me $1,500 or whatever. They should charge like $1,000 a bullet. I think that's a way of limiting gun violence in the States.
Here's the gun for 200, but a bullet is 1,000 each.
Exactly. And then like Chris Rock said, you must have really hated the guy to load him with like 300 bullets.
I said, what movie was that? Remember that it was with Chris Rock that he went to a store. He goes, how much is one French fry? And then he comes out, with a stack of money.
Yeah, and look, I get it, Nem, and like, I can see what you're saying, but coming from a world where we've never seen guns.
Yeah, you gotta understand Dodgy's perspective, because in his country they immediately enacted laws when there was some violence. They're an example. See, that's an example. So why can't people learn from that as an example of how to try and help and curb this type of violence? Not saying that people should listen. If you want to have a gun, that's fine, but let it be for the right reason. And again, you don't need an M16 in your house.
I know, like AK-47, and just have it like wrapped around your shoulder while you go to work. Like, yeah.
Let me strap it. Let me go.
It's my right. It's my right. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. All right.
All right. No. Enough of that. But we're going to talk about some good stuff now. Some positive. Because man, how blessed are we with television at the moment? How blessed. I mean, it's almost like there's too many choices, to be honest. I haven't been able to watch everything and one thing I'm surprised, I didn't actually finish the season 2 of.
You look at that. You see that? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I think that Nem's shower experience must be weird because he's like the Mexican Punisher. Guns are everywhere, and his lady has to hey baby, can you move my gun on my thigh to my right so I get soap under there?
God, man, those cockroaches must be brutal.
Nem has so many guns. He has those little guns that are like one shooter only. He straps those under his nuts for emergencies.
I just surely hope he's not shooting blanks.
Hey!
Enough of that. All right, so Netflix, and I love this. I actually really like this old logo. I actually think
Yeah.
this old logo looks better than the new logo. And the Umbrella Academy season 3, La cucaracha, la cucaracha. This cockroach is bigger than my house. La
Right.
cucaracha, la
York,
cucaracha.
in New York, yes, they would be. But you know what? And I think on Australia, definitely. I seen you fucking insects. This is fucking.
Yeah,
They're
our
like
cockroaches
they're
are
like
only like this
Ubers.
big.
They're like fucking Ubers, bro.
Bro, seriously, if you walk out, like when you walk outside at nighttime, they come out in their droves and they just eat things off the porch and
Fuck
stuff
off.
off the footpath.
No, I'm
Yeah,
good.
and it was like, hee. I'll be walking in the other side of the road. Thank you very much. And when the way they eat too, you can hear them.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Enough of that. Enough of the La Cucaracha. But the Umbrella Academy came out this week.
Yeah.
I actually was surprised I didn't finish season 2. I don't know. I'm kind of like interested to see what's happening because now they've got the new Sparrow Academy. But
Yeah.
Al, were you a fan of the comic book? Did you ever read the Umbrella Academy?
No, I didn't. But after the first season, I read some. I was like, okay, cool. A lot of stuff in line. It's fun, and I'm digging
Mhm.
season 3 already. I'm about 5 episodes in, so it's
Nice.
cool. Yeah, and just to understand, it's it's really fucked up.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I love the comic book. The comic book was friggin' amazing.
it's
I
dark
read,
horse, man. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I love both. The apocalypse, something apocalypse. Anyways, um, that was an amazing book. Jared Way is a really good writer, and that's the thing that surprised me is that his writing style is quite similar to Grant Morrison. But in the intro to the trade, I picked up long back before the first season
yeah,
came out that it was forwarded by Grant Morrison, and they became buddies, and then suddenly he's like, you know what, I'm thinking about writing my own comic book, and Grant's like, send me the script, let me have a look at it, and tell me, and he was blown away. But in
yeah.
many ways, this book does feel like a Grant Morrison book, and I think the way the story is told, it's very unique.
Wait till you
Um,
see this season, and even the way that they treated Elliot Page's change. I was
yeah,
like,
I
wow,
wouldn't.
they did it really cool.
It is nice. I hope so, because here we see as her formerly known as Ellen Page in this, and I don't know. The thing I liked about the book is that they call each other by their actual code names, whereas they're not
Yeah,
even their code names are not barely mentioned in the TV series.
yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's
As Mr.
it.
G says, yeah,
That's it. Yeah. So My Chemical Romance, and he went on to write comic books. Gabriel Haas, sorry, his art is fantastic. It's not like art that I would really just jump onto, but in the book, it really works. It really, really works, and I kind of wish they were called each other by their code names, like Space Boy, Rumor, Seance. Number
yeah,
five is still number five, or the boy,
yeah.
and Vanya. It was just Vanya,
Not
but no,
anymore though.
yeah.
You're gonna learn. It's Victor now.
Wow, really?
You
Okay.
see, they treated the change cool.
Hmm.
Stiff,
Yeah. And this is like some of my favorite scenes in the book. I just love the art in the way that the kids are all like following their father and when they're young and then as they're older. And that's the thing in the comic book, I learned more from the show, especially what happened to number 6,
Yeah,
because he died in the comic book, but it was never brought up. I was like, huh, there's 7 kids, but now there's only 6.
yeah,
And that wasn't really harped on too much in the comic book because they only have like little scenes and snippets of the kids together. But as adults is when that's the whole premise of the story, and it's just kind of like messed up in terms of the way that their father treated the children, especially with Space Boy. Removing his head and putting on a gorilla's body. I
yeah,
think that was pretty messed up. And here's like the Gabriel Byron styled inspired art from the TV series. As you can see, the characters look more in tune to their TV series persona, and then we see number 6. He's got the I guess the blue haze around him to make him look like a ghost.
That looks great though. I really like it.
Yeah, no, I do too. I'm excited to watch season 3. I just finished it. I cannot believe I didn't finish the last season of Umbrella Academy. I don't know what happened, but anyways, it's back. But it's
Get
good.
it done.
Yeah, this is the first time that Umbrella Academy's appeared since we've done the Wepa show. So never brought it up before. So it's pretty cool.
Oh shit! Look at that, too. Have we waiting that long? Damn.
Yeah, exactly. And here's
wow.
you want to get that cover based on this art style, the top image there. 215 beans right there. It came out in 2007, so it's 15 years since the book came out.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies, man. Shit.
Yeah, and if you're lucky enough to get the free comic book day version, 60 going down.
Oh, damn. What year was that one?
Same year, 2007.
7? Okay. Damn. I probably had it.
Yeah, and that's the original cover. 80.
Wow.
Yeah, but crazy, right?
It's
kind of good that I think we brought this up on Flipside Focus a long time ago, whereas Netflix were reaching out to indie creators to find products to put on their show, and this was one of them, the Umbrella Academy. Yeah. So I'm really happy that this has happened.
Oh, God.
All right, moving on to the Big D plus.
The Big D. Oh God, don't say him like that. You're gonna get cocky. Hey.
I said plus. It's a plus size D. And the man with the biggest D, that is Obi-Wan Kenobi, because he actually put down the Big D in terms of Darth Vader. Man, he owned him. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, he figured it out. He figured out the moves and dug deep like a Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, but bro, how good was that episode?
Yeah, it was great fight. The emotion behind that, knowing the history, I dug it. Finally, Obi-Wan stopped being a pussy. Excuse the language there. Not to put, but you know what I mean, and it's like, okay, he finally is standing up for himself, not being fearful or cowardly, which is kind of part what annoyed me so much about the character. I hate when somebody just acts so damn weak. Bothers me. So finally he stood up the way he did. I mean, even this scene right there, when he was like, all right, I ain't effing around no more, son.
Yeah. And look, I mean, to feel down and to be weak is more so that he just is trying to separate himself from who he once was. Some people try to do that just because they want to move on in their life and try something different. But also, too, it did give off that selfish vibe, because remember in episode 1 when the Jedi recognized him, right? Maybe it wasn't his look or his appearance. It was really the force behind his, that they get that aura about him. And he just brushed him off. And then you see later on that he's hanging from a balcony somewhere, that this was the fate of Jedi, and, strength in numbers, as they say. But bro, this episode just brought a few notches up for Obi-Wan, in my opinion. And I mean, Darth gave it his all. You could clearly see that.
Well, Darth was giving him a good whooping at first.
Yes, exactly. But this was a scene that I kind of was I had to think about it, right? So this is when the scene when Reva is trying to find Luke Skywalker, and Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru are trying to protect him, and man, they put up a fight, didn't they?
Oh yeah, yo. Why not, yo? That's family he's trying to protect.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
But what made me think about it was a scene from A New Hope, and I just wonder how such a strong couple had fought to the very end, right?
Yeah.
That was something I was thinking about. There was such a sad scene in that show,
Yeah.
but it made it more sad when I saw this because they put up a fight. They knew they were fighting a Jedi,
Yeah.
right? And they had no chance. They knew they had no chance, but they're like, no, we're family. We're gonna protect Luke.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, even if you know the odds are impossible, because you never know.
Exactly. So I was really impressed with the performance from the actors, two Australian actors that played Owen and Baru, who were the same actors from the original Star Wars trilogy. They
Oh,
appeared
okay.
in Revenge of the Sith as well as Attack of the Clones. So yeah, they were the same actors, which I was really impressed with. Like I know Joel Edgerton, he's like a famous actor now in
Yeah.
Hollywood, but the other girl was not too familiar with. To find out it's the same actress, I'm like, damn, that's so good. You know, to have the same actors and made it more real. In although the movies are like 20 years apart
Yeah.
from
Right.
Attack of the Clones, but they only increase it by like 7 years or something, and they still look good for their age. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's so
Agreed.
good.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed. And makeup helps.
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, wasn't this amazing? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there must have been something. Maybe Luke was more, I guess, more respected in his use of the Jedi powers than I say Obi-Wan was. And the only reason why I say that, not because of the strength and his abilities, it's just that Luke early on got Ben Kenobi as his ghost, much earlier on.
Yeah.
Whereas it took Obi-Wan forever to get Qui-Gon, you know,
Yep.
as his spirit. So
Well, else it took him the whole damn season.
well, I'm glad it was only 6 episodes. I hope it was glad it wasn't like a 24 episode series.
Right?
But yeah,
Finally, motherfucker, I've been looking for you.
yeah, he goes, "Where the bloody hell were you?"
He was getting a Jedi enema somewhere, a body wash and shit. That's what happened.
Exactly, man. I was like expecting like a Taken reference from Qui-Gon.
Like, it goes Obi-Wan and his bottleness was keeping him from seeing Qui-Gon, and that's why he said he was there the whole time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right there, Nem. And because Luke saw Ben much earlier on, but maybe that's because Luke didn't know he was going to be a Jedi. He just wanted to learn the ways. But then again, yeah, interesting.
A lot of stuff to dive into there, for sure.
Yeah, I just really hope there's a season 2. I really hope so. Because yeah, there's got to be more. Maybe have something not related to Darth Vader.
It's gonna be about Darth Vader, him pooping in the regenerative tank, and how that feeds him.
Yummy. I just wanted to share this as well. So this is the first appearance of Darth Vader's fortress. Yeah, I agree, Nem. Yeah,
Oh, rest in
this week.
peace. Rest in
Yeah.
peace. Quiet Mace.
Hmm.
Was it the snakes in the plane that got them?
Yeah, and this is a scene, like I mentioned, the Fortress Vader. So that was mentioned a lot
So,
in the last episode. It's so good.
yeah. I know that if anybody on this team could do it, is the Dodgy could slap Vader and not feel anything.
Yeah, I just make sure I've loaded with painkillers before I do it. All right, and moving on. So, bro, this episode was great. Did you watch this?
Yeah, again, I'm surprised I'm digging it as much as I am.
Yeah,
I'm actually rooting for her, the story, and shout out to No Prize Podcast and how they were mentioning, well, when they're talking about clandestine, is that Alan Davis clandestine?
yes, it
But
is.
guess what, folks? Yep, there was a site that already kind of figured that out from the first episode when she found the bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody already was saying hey, they're changing the origin here. If they do go in that route, and he broke it down and mentioned all the clandestine and everything there, and then me reading that, and here we go, a couple of weeks fucking later, and this
Shit.
lady's talking about clandestine. I'm like, oh, yo, there's that, and that's the part of that Marvel UK line.
Mhm.
You remember that? So yeah, people start picking up clandestine. Apparently, this is gonna play into the MCU somehow. Another
Yeah.
secret group.
And and look, we live in a multicultural society. The US is so is Australia, and it was great to see, like, her brother marrying an African American, Christian woman, and then she's converting to be wedded. And I
Yeah.
just love that. Like, I love that so much. And like how they had the best of the two families coming together. And the young boy was wearing that Hulk. He was
Yeah,
wearing
right.
that Hulk shirt that her father was gonna make her wear
Yeah.
to the convention. Like, I thought that was so awesome and cute, and how he was rocking it and dancing, and in breakdancing style. Like, that was so cool, man. This show really is like trying to cross people over to understand that race and religion is just a part of life, and
Yeah.
doesn't mean we cannot be flexible. Obviously there's some flexibility in the way of the behavior of the characters, and that's how it is. Like, you see, not everyone is like strict and
No, exactly. Like,
flexible.
I thank you for bringing that. 'Cause that's the perfect example is Kamala's friend that ran for office, if you will.
Yeah,
As a woman, in that type of environment, that's not something that would be feasible. But here they're showing, yeah, it can be.
it can be. Of course it can be. And I love that, and I love how just so much progression in the show, especially with her powers, and she put up a good fight against the clan. Like,
Oh hell yeah!
yeah, and then the first time we get to introduce to the fist, and I think this fist looks a lot better than like we see in the comics, because if
Yeah.
we saw what they have in the comics in real life with CGI, it would not
Thank,
look.
thank you. I do like this too, because it looks more like it's part of a power, not
Yeah,
this big lump of meat.
exactly, because that's what they do in the comic. It kind of makes it look like Mr. Fantastic in some ways. But this looks better. And I wonder though, if they're gonna actually make this into the comic book.
You know how it goes, Dodgy.
Melody. Yeah.
I had somebody already complain that Black Adam is starting to look like The Rock. I'm like, oh, don't you worry, everything. So this will translate eventually too. Don't you worry.
Yeah. But this is not changing the character, it's just making it look different in terms of the way she
Yeah,
uses her powers. Like, I think this looks great.
yeah, it does.
And I mean, gosh, and I
Hey, there
had
you
to, I
go.
just had to, right? I just had to.
Okay, there
Um,
you go. That was
so
the number
yeah,
one
so,
though, man.
yeah, hang on. But this one, it seems to be the more hotter product, which was number 2. And that's the full first appearance of Adam Destine,
Okay.
the clandestine. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, so 1994, artist.
Look at that,
Did
$5.
I say writer artist Alan Davis? But yeah, here's number 1. So that's the number 1 foil cover. It's going for 20.
A foil, so 90s.
I know, right? It had to be. See, 94. It's like in the peak of the gimmick covers.
Yeah.
And then we've got just the plain cover.
Yeah,
And
so
that's
cheap, man.
18. Yeah.
And look at that. It's $18, still cheap with a 513% increase. So how much cheaper was it before? Like fucking $5, $2?
Yeah, I know, right? Or even
People,
like $2.50. Damn it. But to be honest with you, though, I never actually heard of this book. It's so weird.
I remember them. I remember this.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Because, man, that was like,
It was short lived, but I remember.
yeah. So, yeah, the shiny cover, and then you got the plain cover. That's so cool.
Only a $2 difference between them. Not bad.
Yeah. But I mean, still, do what I do, just grab both. And then you can find a newsstand edition. Grab that too.
Did you grab them?
No, I actually I haven't. Not yet. Not yet. But speaking of grabbing, there's a couple of books I'm gonna be grabbing next week on New Comic Book Day. I love doing this because this like just showcases what's coming out next week at your local comic book store. What's coming out to you from Diamond, and we're gonna start with the trades. So 100 Bullets by DC Black Label Volume 2 is out next week.
Have you read that?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh my God, Dodgy.
Oh,
As soon as the show is done, as soon as the show is done, I need you to give a big hug to your lady and say I'm gonna go buy everything 100 Bullets and read it. It's amazing.
And then I'll be single again. Check out Basilic Volume 2, Cullen Bunn. So obviously it's going to be a horror-esque title.
Yeah, man, it's the king of horror comics, man. Hell yeah, son.
And then we got The Boys Oversized Omnibus Volume 2. Bro, I don't know how this can get onto a cover, man. Seriously. How the hell? You know,
superheroes have drug problems too. It needs to be addressed.
Like that should be like in a black bag or something, or
shit.
Put something over the top of it because I can't have this. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm behaving like an old man.
You didn't even bring up this week's past episode, batshit crazy, of The Boys.
No, I haven't watched that yet.
Hey,
we got the Death to Army of Darkness.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is that like an Ash dog? Anyway, I love Army of Darkness. I can't wait to check this out.
Yeah, man. And I love how people doing parallels between Army of Darkness and Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, directed by Sam Raimi. It's gonna... They're not gonna, but at least they're gonna have Bruce Campbell. And we've got Old Boy here from Double G.
Good boy. Yeah, old boy. Good boy.
Oh, good boy. Woof! And the instruction for making a proper offering to forgotten gods.
Holy shit.
A happy tank.
Behemoth. Yeah. My brother's just discovered Behemoth.
Really? He's just going nuts?
Yeah, it's a heavy metal book. He's like, oh my fucking God, this book is so sick.
Yeah. And of course, with the show coming out, they have got a Ms. Marvel trade. The new one that's out. And then we got the classic The Question by Dennis Cowan.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the colors, man. That Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yes. Beautiful back in the day shit, man. Love it.
And then we have Tales from the Dead Astronaut.
Why did he die? How did he die, Dodgy?
Old age, I think. But then again, is he dead?
They shouldn't do drugs in space. That's what happens.
Yes. And we have the hardcover of The Last Ronin. So cool. I can't wait to read the whole thing.
I actually got to read that. I'll check that out. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so these are from Medicom. So these are out also in Diamond. And I don't know, like I'm just a big fan of Tom and Jerry. I just cannot get past these. So here we have Jerry. I actually don't know that I haven't listed the size of them, but they're not cheap. I have a feeling there might be a 3-inch height.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but they're so detailed. I love the Medicom stuff. I had the Medicom Mickey Mouse dressed in Tron outfit. Oh, it looks so freaking amazing.
Yeah, man, this is classic figures, man.
Yeah, and here we have the twin set.
Nice.
Yeah, and these are all individual. These are not the same. These are all individual. I believe there's 6 in total.
Yeah.
And in the back here, Jerry's actually holding a little bomb.
And I got you, mother effer.
Yeah, with the wink. Hey, buddy, old pal. And then moving on, we've got the Aquaman. So these are the actual floppies now.
And now Black Manta is a good guy. What's going on here?
Yeah. Well, I think because isn't Carl his son?
Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Amber Heard and this guy.
And Johnny Depp. She's trying to drown him underwater. And here we have the Proud variant cover. And that Chris Hemsworth as Aquaman, is that right?
Apparently, right? That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Trying to recast. Then we
There
have
we go.
Batman from the White Knight.
Yes.
It looks so cool.
Yes.
Look at the Robin, man.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it looks so freaking cool.
Love it. I love this series, man. Yeah, and in this issue they introduced Bathound.
Oh, okay, yeah. Looks like he's carrying his own battering chew toy.
Yeah, he better fuck up Joker over there, man. Look at his mother.
And then with Batman Catwoman.
Oh God.
But the Jim Lee variant looks pretty amazing.
Yes, it does.
There's another variant.
That's nice.
And then we've got Batman Fortress. So now he's like, what, you're trying to be Top Gun or something? But
Yeah, he is. He is. It is Top Gun.
It is a Batwing, but the Batwing's so freaking cool. I think the Batwing from the movie was probably the best vehicle. I think Bat vehicle ever. I mean, the Batmobile was great, but I'm talking about something that should never be replaced. Is the Batwing, man? That's so amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's so
cool.
cool. And then we got Berserker number 9.
Yeah, the beginning of the finale starts here, folks.
Yeah. And does it end with the variants?
Wow, I know, bro. How many fucking covers this shit comes up with? My God.
Yeah, I don't know. One of these bullet hole ones is actually a foil cover.
And it has real blood on it.
Yeah. See that? Yeah. And then we got Buffy 97.
Buffy.
Buffy. Get in my belly.
That Buffy. Look at Buffy there.
It feels like the nanny, right?
Yeah, it does. Especially with that outfit.
The nanny vibe, yeah.
That damn outfit. Oh shit, bro.
They got the Scream inspired variants.
I think David Howard wants those little Nas X. Not little Nas X. David Howard wants to have your shoes, so hit him up.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Captain America, Symbol of Truth. And then we have the Pride variant cover. They just had to. And then we got DC versus Vampires Killers.
Yep, and of course Harley. That cover.
Oh,
Yeah, that cover is so sick. I love the use of the old school DC logo and all. I mean,
yeah,
dope. That's dope.
The same. I absolutely adore this cover. I'm picking that up 100%. And then we got Deathstroke Inc.
I thought Deathstroke. I thought that his power was that he was an extreme masturbator. When I was, and then I just come to find out,
He causes death through stroking.
Right, he buzzed that nut that shit goes through you, son.
And you think those were bullets?
Ew. Oh my God! Please watch the boys. You're gonna see something so nasty. Not mentioning that. Look at that.
Yeah, Detective Comics. That was actually Detective Comics. They don't have the tag on there.
No, Nam, you are not allowed to leave. Right now, I'm holding the place hostage until you finish watching. Any playing. So enjoy. I hope she kicks ass. And yeah, to those dudes, it's not just them you got to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
You don't want Dodge, you find out from Australia. You know, he come at you like Mad Max. Mad Dodge, son. Mad Dodge.
Indeed.
And then if you gotta throw Bobble Mac into the mix, it's a wrap for them.
Mhm. Exactly. And we got more good boy here.
Double G be killing it with the variants too, but what up, Double G and Source Point? Murdering me.
Mm-hmm.
Rumble.
Yes. Image. And this one, I was like, what? Anyways.
Oh God.
Iron Cat.
Iron Cat. We'll see what Johnny thinks. Johnny has an advanced copy of this in his hand, so let's see. Iron Cat. Oh my God.
Peach Mom.
So now we're gonna have a whole world of different Spider-Man and Iron people, because that's all that they could do.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, they should have Iron Mouse as well.
There you go. Why not, bro?
I love that, the Iron Mouse.
Just like that, twisty and shit. You know, I mean, the wind up.
And then we have Iron Man and Hellcat.
Because of course, if they have
that's for sure.
Because if they have Batman and Catwoman, why not have the Marvel version? Have some money too. And have a lady.
Yeah, no, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, it's the way that they bite. It's the way that they bite. You know what I mean? Everything.
Mm-hmm. And Chase the Yarn as well.
Oh God. You know what? I'd rather watch it like this.
Same. Here we have Black, White, and Blood, a second print by the legendary Sienkiewicz. Actually, doesn't look like Sienkiewicz's art though, but it is.
It's beautiful.
Man, I know, right?
Holy shit! That is fire.
Absolutely. And man, just had to. Awesome. Man, Art Adams' art is just amazing. This is what I'm picking up for sure. It almost looks like it's one of those fancy chromium holographic covers, but it's not. I think it's not.
I think this is something I still have in my box, the original first appearance.
Yeah, but damn, it's so freaking amazing. And this is the Fortnite variant. Past the Last Mountain, by Louis Joyce.
Yeah, from Comic Experience. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
So I remember reviewing I reviewed the first issue way back in like 2015.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for CC. Wow.
Look at that. I like that art. I like that one. That's very nice. Man, a dragon chilling like that. Hey.
Yeah. Savage Avengers. I think this is the second print.
Very nice.
The She-Hulk.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh God.
Yeah, no comment.
Oh,
it was like a rebirth thing. This is number 5.
Yo,
that's a nice cover, right? It has a Thanos quest feel to it.
Yes, that's Thanos, man. Look at that motherfucker.
Yeah, I love this Thanos. Like, keep it simple. I love it.
Yeah, Bobo has a robe like that.
Mm-hmm. Bobo, can I borrow it? Here we have Sonic the Hedgehog number 50, but they're treating this like almost like this is number 1000, and we'll show you why.
Ooh, nice. My daughter's gonna want that one. Shit.
Yeah. So is this green dude like gonna be a like Sonic replacement or something? I want this one. I'm getting this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see, it's got the border. It has that Marvel 25th anniversary vibe to it.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's a nice one too.
Damn, man, it's gonna be difficult to purchase.
I know, right? It's a nice cover too. Shattered
Yeah,
Glass.
how many they fucking did? My God,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
did they fucking 50 covers? Shit.
Yeah. And we have the Scorched, number
Ooh,
7.
love that use of red.
Yeah, same. How it just blends into the background. Love it. Look at that.
Oof.
Medieval. And
Oof.
Spider-Man 2099, and we've got Hulk 2099 as well. Like, man, it's so cool.
Very cool. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Very nice. Look at Moon Knight. It's like he's wearing a pillowcase over his head.
He is.
This one I really want to see.
Ooh.
Fate of Cybertron.
So robots get cold. Apparently, that's a dope cover.
Yeah, I bags this one for review. I gotta say, I'm gonna throw that out there.
Look at that, yeah, man.
I'm
Look
putting
at
my
that.
hand up. We have to review this one next week.
But look at that Megatron right there, son.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Look at Devastator. Holy shit!
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a movie type cover right there. Oof.
I wish they would make very serious animated Transformers movies, cartoons movies. That would be
Yeah,
dope.
but I mean, like, make them. I prefer G1. I'm a
No,
G1.
definitely G1, but along these veins.
Yeah, same.
Oh, make it
And
serious.
here we have variants.
Okay. All right.
I'm like intrigued. What is this? Right, and I'll tell you what. The one that's coming up is my favorite cover. This one here. So Scotty Young's drawing Scotty Young.
Oh no.
So you want me to draw one of my variants? Yes.
Huh.
And you and your variants? Correct. On a title called Variants? I love that.
All right. The variants, huh?
Yeah.
Obviously, all female team. What else?
I think it's all, isn't it all Jessica Jones though? Because Jessica Jones, her costume was that blue, that pale blue and pink.
Oh
And
yeah,
also,
yeah, yeah.
she was once Agent of Shield, so she wore the Shield outfit, and I think the red is another one of her, but I'm not
So,
familiar.
so this is what they're doing here, using the whole concept of the variants from the Loki show and making a whole book out of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, we'll see. But looks great. Um, love this. This artist draws the best Venom ever, ever, in my opinion. This is my Venom. I love the original OG. You know, the McFarlane. He just had the teeth. And then later they made him have that tongue
Yeah.
that looks like a huge snake. I prefer this Venom. I prefer without the tongue.
Well, you prefer this Venom, but not the ladies. The ladies want that tongue Venom because shit, he worked magic. Venom would have
I'm
such a
sure
huge.
he does.
Venom would make so much money in the porn industry, bro.
Yeah, I know. He can multitask and do 3 at once.
Oh my god! Right? I mean, you know, would it qualify as a threesome every time because he is Venom and Eddie? I mean, the possibility is there for movies. Jeez.
So wonder, would Venom feel both, or would Eddie feel both?
Man, no shit. That was a nut. That you definitely fall asleep. That's what happens. He busts that double nut and he just goes sideways. Good night. Good night.
Eddie fell asleep 4 hours ago and he's still going.
Oh, you're not going to sleep now, Eddie.
Get up!
Literally.
Get up. Oh shit.
We just made a
And
whole
he,
movie there, folks. Just
see,
give us credit.
that's Venom after he's done his deeds.
Yeah, but he's biting his tongue. Doesn't that hurt?
Yeah, but but what's the stuff coming from his mouth?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what he just finished eating. Man, we not seeing what's in front of him. Hey, he's on set.
Yep. The wannabes.
The
I don't know.
wannabes.
Yeah. Who wanna be what?
The wannabes. That used to be such an insult in the 80s. He's such a wannabe. Remember back in the day?
Yeah, I know. We've said that as well.
Wannabe.
Wannabe gangster. Whoa!
Oh God.
It's about that time.
Is
Keep
it
your wallets at bay, gentlemen, ladies.
for who?
Keep your wallets at bay because we're bringing the
Uh-huh.
Bobo effing Mac.
Bobito Mac. What's popping, kiddo?
What's happening?
Hey,
Hey.
It's
what's
the
going
Bobby.
on, gentlemen?
We're gonna call him the Bobsy
my.
instead of Fonzie. It's Bobsy.
Correct.
Hey.
Bobsy.
The Bobsy just made a joke.
Hey. Oh, how are you both doing today, afternoon,
Very
evening?
good.
I woke up from like a 10-hour power nap. My wife's like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Oh shit, I don't know. I moved maybe, and it's finally catching up in my old age."
Mhm.
Well, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, but
Hey, you
Uh-oh.
don't have to pull out your wallets today because we're going paying for, baby. That's right. You leave those wallets behind. You bring them on every fourth appearance. You'll be set to go. All right, let's get this screen.
oh, there we go. It's money time, folks. Get ready. But I will be lying.
Share screen.
I found a spot here that has New York size slices.
Oh, nice.
Finally,
About
that's
damn
partially
time.
what put me in a coma.
Well, see, there you go.
Food coma. Oof.
Ooh, Eric Draven, baby.
So starting with the Diamond Select 1/7 scale bust.
Very nice.
We have this guy.
Very nice. I'm sick of these fucking birds from Umbrella Academy, motherfuckers.
Yeah, damn straight, dang skippy hippie. And then
Very
we
nice.
got this nice little base. He's looking good. This next piece is actually really, really nice.
Ooh. Oh wow.
It's so good you can see the gingivitis.
Hey, bro. I mean, listen, bro. Not even
Yeah,
superheroes
flossing.
get good dental. That's nice though. Look at how shiny that helmet is too. And he's very angry apparently.
Yes. He's definitely got a.
constipated.
He doesn't have enough fiber in his diet.
No, he just found out that the Supreme Court ruled against mutants. A very nice piece. This is a Legends in 3D.
There's so many old man jokes you could come up with this one. Though.
I know.
All right, yeah, let's just move on before we get in trouble.
Absolutely. Another. This is a gallery PVC piece.
Whoa.
Bro, you see, Craven was his style way before he thought. 'Cause he was like one of the first men wearing spandex on this scale, out in the streets of New York.
Exactly. He was getting ready to join Motley Crue.
Or the city of San Francisco.
Holy
But
shit, bro.
a very nice little piece here.
It is.
That's
I
very
like that.
nice.
Say it.
Very old school.
Say it, Dodgy.
Very nice.
There you go. So moving on from Diamond.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A Storm Collectibles
Oh
piece.
shit. Is that dragon saying like Wendy Williams? How you doing?
Yeah.
You see, he's going, hey, how you doing? Hey, Wendy Williams. Oh shit.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
How you doing? There you go. Yeah, he's praying like, oh God, yo, get this motherfucker away from me. He stinks.
Okay, I'm going to show you the other slide.
That's nice. Ooh. What the hell?
It's a side view of the dragon.
Damn.
I want to put this in me and a friend did this last night. How much you think this set costs?
Honestly, I would say probably like $60.
Dodgy?
I was thinking 50.
$174.99.
What?
Is that all?
That's all.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not to give a cheap plug to someone, but Dorkside Toys has a sale going on. So last night I calculated, because they have a clearance on a whole bunch of McFarlane figures and some Marvel Legends. Between Marvel Legends and McFarlane, you could pick up 17 figures for the cost of these two.
17?
Shit.
Holy shit.
How are we doing, baby?
So,
nah, man. Man.
And
what is wrong? Yo, I mean, and look at him. Not for nothing, but like, if you have this figure, just play the song Lean Back the whole time. Look at this dragon. Lean back. Hey. Look at him. What the fuck?
Lean back.
And I'm saying, yo, he really has the Wendy Williams how you doing thing. Holy shit.
So, I mean, if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, like, and you're willing to spend the money, it's a great piece. However,
bro.
If you aren't a fan of Mortal or
Babo, I'm sorry. Before we move on from this one, I have questions.
Yeah.
How many points of articulation does that dragon have? Because even from the side view, it doesn't look like it's that much.
No, it's got about as much as a McFarlane figure, if not more.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see the arms, 1, 2.
Because you got 2 at the tail, just
the
right
body.
here.
Yeah, then you got the body splits into like 1, 2, 3. Then you get the tails 4, 5 when it comes
6, 7, because each of those probably have ball joints inside those tails.
Well, word, okay.
And then you have the legs who are probably hinged, and then you have the feet with the toe articulation down here.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, you're right.
So it does have. I mean, you have to pay a pretty penny to get it, and there's lots of paint on this thing. It's not shy on the paint. So,
but still, 175 is a hefty price point.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's hefty.
It's a lot.
And what is Louis Kang 7-inch?
Yeah, they're in a weird scale because Storm does. They do their own scale.
Okay.
They go. This is the size of the figure. Enjoy.
Listen, it's Storm collectibles. They're full of chaos.
And then they bring out the next line. It'll be smaller.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it's
I would be so mad if that happened.
As the prices got higher on this line, I jumped off the ship. I was like, I'm done. Like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
But it looks cool. But me 5 years ago probably would have got this. Me today, not so much.
I've never been a big Mortal Kombat fan.
Oh, I love Mortal Kombat.
How dare you, Doc? That's it. We gotta fly out to Australia, Bubba.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, I'm more of a Street Fighter guy.
Yeah, Street Fighter's not bad, but the jam's Mortal Kombat.
Oh, if that's the case, Dodgy, do I have a sale for you?
We saw that.
How you doing?
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
So this is obviously based on that 90s toy / animated series look.
Yeah, Toy Biz.
Oh, that's so cool. I like.
Please. Was that cannon like replace a hand?
Yeah, it like goes there, and then you get the blast effect for all the pegs, and then you get the tentacles the hoses to stick on him, and you get an alternate head and 2 fists.
Nice. A lot of fisting going on.
Oh God, I knew you were going to say something like that.
Plastic ain't cheap.
That's a nice figure, though. I like that one.
It's a nice figure. Hey, don't get me wrong. I will crap on Hasbro whenever I want, but I will also give them credit where credit's due. They did a good job on this.
They did.
I think so.
So
I like it.
not too bad. Moving on from Hasbro, we'll go to McFarlane.
Wow.
This is a gold label McFarlane Toy Store exclusive.
Whoa.
So I don't know how different the regular version is going to be color wise.
Whoa.
So
This feels like Arkham Asylum.
You know what though? You gotta be crazy to wear that much shit.
Yeah, imagine going through airport security alone. That guy's gonna be there for days.
Just imagine when he gets dressed in the fucking morning. Like, holy shit, hold on.
He goes, Batman's outside. Like Batman's gone. Oh, damn it!
And if that guy's late for work, forget it. He's not showing up.
I want his choking with that noose that's around his very neck. Yeah, shit. That was great.
Yeah, no, it looks. I'm gonna hold out for the regular release because this one's done in a specific color hue.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, this just means that the animals in the farm pooped on him. That's
yes,
the color.
Exactly. I mean, so now we know what this character looks like, and it looks fantastic by McFarlane. So it's nice to see.
Yes, it is fire.
The next one, I'm definitely passing on just because of the color scheme.
Oh,
yeah, I'm with you on
the
that.
hell?
Looks amazing though.
It's a beautiful sculpt.
Yeah,
and you can see McFarlane's doing new hands.
Hey, check that out.
Like he's not using the ball pegs; he's going with the
swivels. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that common thing now, or what? Or is that new?
Marvel Legends does their hands like this.
Okay.
So, unless I may have lied. Well, no, I can't tell if they're keeping the ball peg and they just left the hands attached to it and did a Photoshop job.
Yeah.
Or if it's an actual new style of hands.
Gotcha.
But this is the monochrome version. Obviously, we'll get this version later on. But he comes with these switch effects. They're like guns, but they're not guns. So
yeah.
And then no holsters for his guns, and just all done in this color scheme.
Like I said, the scope is nice, but yeah, the color, nah.
Yeah, this one's definitely not. This is for the diehard of the diehard of the diehard of the diehard of the diehard.
Just buy the person will buy all the Red Hood.
Still cheaper than a Storm collectible figure, though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, son. And you ain't fucking lying.
And that concludes our screening for tonight.
Oh my god.
I will let you know this past week on the Hasbro G.I. Joe live stream. It's almost all but confirmed that it's going to be a His tank, just so you know. Okay. They haven't come out and said it, but they're like, they have like a birthday cake and like, oh, look at this beautiful His tank. You know, they're dropping hints like it's going out of style.
Well, everybody wants a His tank. I mean, I got mine. I should have bought the blue one that I saw at a convention for $25. But again, I did, Dodgy, you gotta understand me though. You know, when you're managing a table and you don't have no one there to take.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
You know, it's just it sucks.
You should have like got a piece of paper, turn it to an airplane, and write inside, "Hey, can you sell me His tank?" and just throw it.
Yeah, see, that's the only negative part when you're at a con, is having the lack of time to peruse. To peruse, because I've gone again as press, and then I've also managing a table. So both times I actually, it's a miracle if I managed to shop. Like I miss going as a fan. Sometimes and just let me buy something, let me just peruse and and beat the vendors that way. I miss that. I miss those days a little bit. That's why I've a lot of people have asked, like, oh, what cons am I doing this year? I'm not doing cons this year. I want to go as as a fan if I do any con.
Yeah.
I want to have fun.
I'm going to ShellCon. Oh, you mean conventions?
Oh,
My apologies.
Everybody, there you go. Bob was part of the gasoline con, apparently.
The gasoline con. Look, if we don't have any more toys about, I'm going to show you something of Australiana because have you guys ever received bad customer service? Although, have you ever received bad customer service?
Never. No, I'm just kidding.
Never. I don't believe you. But I'm going to show you guys a restaurant where they specialize in bad customer service. The food is good, but the service is to be desired. And the reason is that is Karen's Diner.
Oh my God!
Do you guys have Karen's in the US?
No.
No.
No. But this restaurant is full of Karens.
And this is over in your neck of the woods?
It is, and it's actually a restaurant that specializes in bad customer service.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
As you can see here, look at this lovely gesture from the lady here.
Imagine that. Here, Bobo, is your fucking soda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
here's my soda. I'm throwing right back at her.
And the lady's waiting for the people to order like this, like, come on.
I'd make them break character.
Yeah,
Bob was gonna get them real mad.
And they throw the menus at the table, like, yeah, go sit down.
Yo, Bobo would get them real mad. Bobo's already thinking like, I want to go here, and how the fuck can I make them break character?
No, I
If you guys go on Instagram or YouTube, you can actually watch videos of people's experience where they get filmed. It is so funny because I thought it was full of shit. I thought it was bullshit, but it's actually a real thing. Like, it's a real restaurant, and there's a chain of restaurant called Karen's.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and as you can see, Karen's hairstyle and the little emoji here, I thought that was fucking fire.
Oh my God.
Hey, this is the future. This is the way.
Hey,
Yes,
listen,
exactly.
you know what? That's good for those people that do have shitty attitudes. It's like the perfect job for them.
Exactly. As long as they can bring the food out, that's all they care about.
Hey, can you deliver shitty service to customers, sir? You bet I can.
Right? Well, I'll give them the shittiest service they've ever had.
Hired.
You know what?
You give the worst service in the world, we give you the finest in New York.
Are they also allowed to, for example, put pancakes on their ass, fart on them, and just take them out their pants and serve you right there?
That's where you cross the line. That's
Exactly.
in the premium lounge. The premium lounge.
That's the VIP.
Yeah.
You get some fucking fresh methane pancake.
I thought I'd share this with you guys as a bit of a laugh, but I really, really, really want to go. I want to get the worst customers.
When are you going? I want pictures and a live review.
I want to see.
I will.
And please say your girlfriend on that day, because I'm pretty sure she's probably going to get into a fight with one of these bitches and be like, you motherfucker, wait a minute.
Better yet, Dodgy, when you guys get to the table, throw her under the bus right away. Yeah, this brought over here, she can't ever order anything on time, so we're going to be here a while.
Hey, just start egging it on. Oh my God.
And then I'll be like, I'm sorry, but I can't read.
Well, tough luck, honey, because I don't got all day.
Yeah. Well, then let me choose you something. There's the door.
See, I'm telling you.
That's it. Order nothing.
That must be. You know
And
what?
and someone wrote a Google review, because he went in there and they said, "Sorry, there are no tables available." When they're like they're all empty.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And the guy was like, "Huh? But you have." I don't think he understood the concept.
Oh God.
I mean, like, get the fuck out of here. I'm hungry. It better be good.
I'm hungry for you.
I mean, look at that burger she's carrying. That shit like a thick ass burger, man.
Yeah, it looks good, right?
I mean, but that's always in pictures.
Yeah.
Do you know that I forgot who's being sued, whether it was Wendy's or someone, for false advertising because the burger never looks the same like the commercial.
Most food doesn't. Have you ever seen those behind the scenes of how food's made for
commercial? Oh yeah, I know, with the blow dryer melting the cheese and all this shit. The staging to the max, son.
Yeah.
It's true, fuckers.
Yeah.
They get me so hungry, and I get this sloppy ass shit. They are there.
It's like being in high school all over again.
That's
hanging out
why
with my
pizza is
friends.
the only truthful advertising. You can't get pizza wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you can get pizza.
I'll never forget the time I went to.
I mean,
the
and
New
look
York-
wise.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I'm saying in look wise. You know, if a commercial shows you a pizza, it looks like a pizza when you pick it up. I mean, but you know, these Wendy's burgers be looking like they're the fattest fucking patties ever, and you go there and this is like they need water.
It's
okay.
like sliced ham.
So if you saw a pizza commercial and the pizza start talking while they were pulling apart, like, "Oh my God, help me!" and like had little mouths on it, would you still go try their pizza?
Man, even faster. I want to eat their agony.
Help, please, do.
Yeah. Give me your soul. I'll eat your soul, motherfucker.
Here, let me wash down those choking.
Yeah, let me drown you with my piss water beer over here and shit. Love it. All right, folks. Folks, now you know Karen's exist. Dodgy's favorite restaurant in Oz, where he likes to get mistreated and abused as he orders his food.
Well, yeah.
And look at Bobble Mac's Batmobile above his left shoulder.
One of many.
One of many. Great review. People are loving it. I only saw one hater. There's always got to be one. You know, it's all right, hater.
Hey, he has a right. They have a right to voice their.
You sure?
Absolutely.
I was about to threaten them. All right, so I won't do that.
They have a right. Hey, they took the time to watch the video. I'm cool with the. Hey.
Haters gonna hate. So with that, thank you everybody for tuning in. There's been another Wepa show, of course, but what's most important here, I need you guys to check out Comic Crusaders Undercover Capes. You know, we have Think Indie, we got Thundercats, we got Comic Crusaders podcast all week. We got some new shows, obviously some Crisis Toyverse. Check out all those awesome reviews. Check out Undercover Capes, you know, for Outside the Panels, because Johnny's been murdering it with amazing interviews. You know, you got sloppy spoilers, no prize, definitive, you know, all that good stuff over there, all right? So again, thank you guys, thank you, and ladies, thank you everyone that tunes in, comments, chimes in. You know, please, subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a review on any of those podcasts that I just mentioned, as well, maybe on our channel too. If you love us, show the love, we would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And with that, I'm at Mega with who?
Dodgy in the mix.
And
Toby McGuire.
And thank you for joining us for another now.
Wepa!
Who are you gonna call? I mean, great googly moogly.
Show.